Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading, going from the 9th through to the 15th of October. Done the monthly readings as well. Wow, what readings they were. Really off the wall. It's a mind-blowing month, I think, October. And we're talking about tolerance, basically. Tolerate. So you get what you tolerate, basically. And I think here is with the two eclipses that we've got. So we've got one that's coming in this week, which is the solar eclipse. And it goes from the root chakra through to the sacral chakra on the world energy map of mine, which you will find on Cymatic TV, linked in the description below. I'm going to be doing a video on how the eclipse affects us energetically, how it affects the earth and so forth. And with the changing of El Nino and El Nina at the moment, it's interesting things that are going on. So we've got that as well. We got also the competition, which we had on the earth signs this week, in the weekly readings for the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Well, you can win a free reading with myself. Next week, it's going to be on the water sign, so it's going to be on your sign. So it's just a case of watching the video, liking and commenting, saying competition in the comments section. Okay, yes, I hope you're having a lovely time. Let's get on with your reading, shall we? Nurturing fundamental desires. This is what it's all about. This is what the eclipse is all about. This is nurturing and growing your future, being wise. And it's a realization number as well. And this is where you're realizing what fruits are good for you. If you've ever grown tomatoes, if you've got tomatoes and they're not growing as much as they should be, sometimes it's good to just take off one tomato, sacrifice one tomato for the other tomatoes to grow much more and be a much more juicier fruit, as it were. So, and I think there's a case of this. It's a case of realization of what you need to nurture. And I think the energy overall around you is bringing that into your life. So you're going to realize with the energies of what's going on, and this could be in your financial side as much as in your relationship side, the energies of the little coincidences around you are going to, trigger that idea of kind of going, so if I nurture that, then maybe this door will open and this possibilities can actually happen. And that's where you can nurture your future, basically, really create your future. On your relationship side, on the karmic message, you get the Three of Wands. Is it procrastination? I get a big feeling of that. And I think that can sometimes be very beneficial to actually observe what's going on around you and seeing the waves of reality and which wave you want to get involved in. But I also think here there is a case of not making a decision. Not making a decision is holding you back. And I think there's a decision that you need to make. And I think that's all to do with nurturing and realizing your future. And I would just be a little bit wary of pushing it off to tomorrow, basically. This has to connect into the overall energies around you. And knowing what at the moment is ripe, the moment is here in order to act. I think that's very important as well. So I don't think you should just go in there gun-ho making decisions. I do think there is a point of observation and taking your time and what have you. But there is a journey that you've been planning on going on in regards to your relationships that you should follow. How's the universe influencing you? You get the King of Wands. They're trying to, on this card here, you've got two wands on this card here. That is the plan that you've made for your future. But this person here has also got one wand. And that is the passion that you take with both hands, or at least in this case with one hand, and lead it on in your pathway. And this is where the universe is trying to encourage you here with the King of Wands. It's really sitting in your power here, being the leader of your path, choosing where you want to be, enacting that choice within you. Within your life around you. And I think the universe is trying to encourage that through your passions for life. This is the connection to your past and your future, how your guides are influencing this karmic message here. And you get the Page of Wands. So this is opening up a journey. And I think you've opened it up within your mind over the past month actually. But you've opened it up in your mind. And this is what the page does. The page learns to open up pathways. And in this case here, they're using their mental agility to cut through the mist to see clearly what pathway they want in regards to their relationships that are around them. So I think it's actually pretty clear for you, and it's coming in very quickly. This plan, that's the plan there from the Two of Wands there, which connects into that there. That's those Two of Wands that I was talking about there. That plan is being forced upon you quite heavily at the moment. That's why I think there's a decision that needs to be made here to manifest your future. And I think this is what you're eagerly getting involved in. I think this is what makes you tick. I think this ties in beautifully with this King of Wands, basically, of how the universe sort of is influencing you. You have all the elements out on that table. You've got the pentacle, you've got the wand, you've got the sword, and you've got the cup. You've got every element that you need in order to manifest the future that you so desire. You've started this pathway. I would continue on it. But there is decisions that need to be made, and I think this is where you've got to be wary of being just being too procrastinate, of waiting too long to make decisions. You don't want to miss the boat, Pisces. And then you get the Seven of Cups. You've now got two sevens on there, and this is what's been coming up in a lot of people. It's all about fundamental desires as well. The fundamental desire of I'm hungry. And then you combine it with your heart's desires, which is this one, which is I want to eat pizza. So overall at the end, I think with what you're trying to manifest in regards to your relationships that are around you, and this is, as I say, I think this week is a fundamental week for this. You will eventually realize where your heart lies, and you should be following that in the future. And I think this is where the decision needs to come in. I just think there's some sort of action or decision that needs to be made in order to instigate this whole manifestation process. So let's just see what's going on with your financial side. Someone's very happy, beeping their horn. Let's see what's going on in your job, your business, and your project side. Yeah. Four of Wands. So you've now got the Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Two of Wands came out earlier on. This is it about sort of like unifying your plan with another one. This could be of taking a new job, starting a business, creating a project, buying a house with someone, moving in with someone as well, stuff like that. But that's on the material side. And I think this could be tied into actually the job promotion or starting a business. If you're thinking about doing a project, now is the time to start engaging in it and unifying it with others that are around you, basically stepping into a new paradigm in your life, and it's on your karmic path. And your karmic path is not gonna give up on you. And so I wouldn't dig your heels in. I would definitely nurture that sort of nurture that pathway with the Seven of Pentacles there. How is the universe sort of like influencing this karmic path? Wheel of Fortune. This is it. I think more than anything else, this procrastination, now I'm starting to realise, could be the fact that you've got so much going on your business and your financial side. It's all about work at the moment for you, apparently. The moment you step into that sort of like that new paradigm, you are going to activate the universe and the universal energy that's going to provide for you and start really working in your favour, basically. I think that's what, but you've just got to take this step into it. That could well be the decision as well. Accepting that new job, or accepting to open that business, or to start that YouTube channel, or to, start creating jewelry, or buying a house, or whatever it is. I think you should really go into it. Yeah, this is really beautiful as well. This is connecting your past to your future, talking about the longer term plan. that there. You've had a lot of messages which has given you clarity on your journey, making you, giving you the ability to see how you engage or how your plan actually fits with other plans that are around you, working with other people, escalating your business in the sense of connecting it with other people. And I think you've had a lot of information come through into your life, which is now giving you that clarity to follow on and go down that pathway. If you're in a job that you don't like and you've seen another job that you kind of think, yeah, that'd be quite good, go for it. I wouldn't hold back, basically. On the what's playing into your future, you get the Three of Pentacles. This is a beautiful work card as well. This is good quality work that you have done, obviously, because you've got that. You've got the Four of Wands going into that new paradigm, sparking that new sort of fortune within you, and it comes from a really knowledgeable place. And you've done that good quality work here on that person there. You've done that very good quality work. You've created that beautiful structure of a pyramid that is incredibly strong within you. And now you're doing that, and you've set yourself up and you've made those decisions and you've realized the good work that you've done. You're going to be encouraging other good people into your life, or people who have done the work, basically. So you're not, having to train people that are coming into your life, into your financial life. They're coming with their own skill sets that you need, and you have your own skill sets that they need. And it's a beautiful partnership. It's a real beautiful unification between the two of you. On your financial side, if you're thinking about a business, starting something or project, whatever it is, I think it's now the time to do it. And you get the Queen of Cups. You, at the end of this, you're going to be radiating this beautiful energy because success is shining upon you. Because you have stepped through the door into a new paradigm. You're stepping into a new job, or you're stepping into a new project, or you're starting a business. But whatever it is, it's put you in a really beautiful position, Pisces, financially. There is no doubt about it. And that beautiful situation can actually help you to manifest the sort of love that you want in your life, basically. He's back. The beeper is back. Thank you very much for the support you give to this channel. Really do appreciate it. I hope you get the best out of these readings as well. I hope it helps you to see and engage in life fully around you. There is loads of links in the description below. Don't forget about the competition on the earth signs, and also the water signs coming up next week's reading, in next week's weeklies. Okay, let's just see what's going on with that Seven of... I'll tell you what, this reading wouldn't be a reading without the Tower. It's coming in for everybody, so it's making me think that there's a Tower moment in the world around us. And I get this for you. I get like there's something that goes awry in the world around us, and I think it's much more on the financial side more than anything else. But what it does is, if you imagine it's sort of like, it's can be destructive and close businesses and stuff like that. But if it does close businesses, that just creates a lot of space for you and your business. Profiting off the misfortune of others, I don't think is a good thing. But at the same time, if things happen around you which just naturally provide you with more customers, the emphasis to encourage your business and etc., I think that's a good thing. And this is where you can really nurture your future, because it's clearing a lot of space, the Tower. This thing that's coming through this week, and this has to do with the eclipse and fundamental desires, I think. It's gonna make people realise and kind of go, well, if we want it to work, it's got to work for everybody. There's no point it's not working for, say, like 10% of the population, because they're going to be only stealing off the rest of the 90%, because they're going to need to make ends meet. So I think this is like a real realisation of fundamental things, and it just opens up lots of opportunities for yourself. Let's see what's going on with the Three of Wands there. What's this procrastination all about? Decision. What was I saying? A difficult decision to make in regards to your relationships here. It's as if like you've connected with someone who's outside your sphere of your friends, your community, your family, and you want to progress it further, but you know it's going to take you away from your friends and your family and stuff like that. Should you follow it? Yes, I do think you should, in a way. I think, yes, I do believe it's can be a little bit difficult, but at the same time, I think you're manifesting it as well, and manifesting that love. So there is a definite decision that needs to be made, and I think the procrastination comes out is almost as if like you're waiting for. It's like you're waiting for relationships around you to, buck up to sort of like, to position in order to you to see what works with your ideal of a relationship. And I think it's not totally clear at the moment. I think at some point, actually, I think you're going to be the instigator of your pathway. And there's a decision that you need to make. But once you do make that decision, you can, you're going to be wandering off, and people are going to look at you and kind of go, wow, Pisces managed to break free. Because I think that's what the Tower moment is going to do. It's going to actually provide a lot of freedom for everybody. With the King of Wands, look at that. Absolutely lovely. King of Wands, you get the Six of Wands. As I said, once you make this decision, this is where the universe is trying to encourage you. Once you make that decision to go forth, the world around you will be looking at you and kind of going, Pisces got it going on. You will be a shining example for everyone else how to live life passionately. If you make that decision and engage, basically. Yes. So with the Page of Swords, what's been bringing you to this? What's the ideals that have been bringing to this? Yeah, your intuition. We've got the clips, and this has got all the moons on the intuition card. It's the High Priestess. It's the female version of the Hierophant, as far as I'm concerned. And it's having, knowing what emotions and what energies you need to put in a situation in order to get what you so desire out of the situation. And I think you've opened that pathway beautifully in the past. And it's now a case of just taking to that pathway and shining, as being in a shining example for everybody else that is around you. What's on this Magician card? What are you manifesting and actively manifesting within your consciousness? Queen of Wands. You now got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in here. Could be a divine counterpart built upon passions here. As you're really manifesting your heart's desires in a way, or your passionate future. What you engage in a way passionately with your relationships around you is going to serve you no end. It's going to be really good for you. And it's going to help you to concentrate on one thing at a time and be totally there, immersed into what you're doing at that moment. I think is a really good thing for you. It's going to help you manifest a lot of things. With the Seven of Cups, you get the Four of Cups. The thing is with the Four of Cups, you've got that Ace of Cups there. And, it's a case of looking to this cup here, to your future, not to your past. The Four of Cups here is a bit like, it's a little bit of stuck in the rut in regards to your relationships. And I think that ties in with this decision that you need to make. And once you make that decision and you follow that evident path that you should be going down, that Ace of Cups there as well, which is in this cup. Here, I think these Three of Cups here are like an accumulation of various social environments that have brought you to the stage of kind of saying, do you know what, now I want to be heading off and doing this in my life. This is what I want to be doing, and shining into a beautiful future, and manifesting it. So, and I wouldn't hold back. don't sit on your hands here. Make a decision and actually follow your pathway. Make that decision and follow your pathway. On your financial side, here we go. Ready to take off. Put your seatbelts on. New paradigm. Empress card. You've now got... Have you got the Empress twice? No. No, I thought you had the Empress twice. No, it's a High Priestess. Sorry. The Empress, she's creating something new. She's giving birth to a whole new world, basically. And within that world, everything is possible. Because it's a brand new world. But she's also got that star behind her and the moon that is eclipsing her. And it's all about the eclipse here. It's she's got control over her emotions because she's giving birth to a whole world. She can't stop that birthing process. Therefore, she's naturally knows where she's going, so she doesn't have to be emotionally distraught about where she's going. She can be emotionally in tune, and that's what makes her the Empress. She's the Empress over her empire in an emotional sort of sense here. And I think this is stepping into that, stepping really into your power, and you're very good at that, Pisces, once you do. What's this Wheel of Fortune? How's the universe trying to do this? Strength. This is beautiful as well. The moment you believe in yourself, the moment you believe in this sort of like this new paradigm that you're going into, the moment you start doing that, that's when your strength will provoke the Wheel of Fortune, will provoke your success, basically. And you know how to get there. You've got that information within you. Where does that information come from? It comes from you. Yeah, to be honest, I was looking at your cards. So we're going all the way back to Christmas last year. There was an enormous amount of progression in your life. And then during the early part of summer, things seems to cool off. And it's sort of like it was slowing down a bit, your sort of career path. And here, I think this is where it came from. I think you found yourself again. You reconquered your heart in a way, or not conquered your heart, or you healed your heart in a way, and that gave you a lot of information going forward. So be obvious about, or be straight with yourself about emotional past of what was good and what was not good, and what you needed to sort of heal in order to sort of progress on. Because that sort of information will help you enormously going forward. And you get this 7 of Wands. It's quite amazing. Now you got 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and now the 7 of Wands. It's all about the 7 here. Revelation, realization numbers here. Knowing your strength that is within you is going to bring you success. So that's what that's all about, and that's what this power is all about. This is this good work that you've done and you're bringing to the party here. You can't have a party, you can't have fun, you can't have a party, you can't create anything on your own. If you think you're the sole creator of something, you're not. Even if you're, say, like painting a painting or creating a jewelry, someone has had to mine that metal to start with, and etc. We can't do without others. It's just so obvious. And once you start playing to your strengths and recognizing the good work you've done, that's when you're really going to start, taking big leaps going forward. With the Queen of Cups, you get the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's socializing, connecting with other people, really engaging in your pathway in a very passionate way, getting into a really good rhythm. And as that passion comes into you, that's going to allow you to explore and expand a lot of your emotions in life, in regards to the work that is around you, and make you feel really happy. And I think that's what's going to help you to shine as well. And I think that out of that Tower moment, you are the positive vibration that people will turn to in the future. And that's that Wheel of Fortune more than anything else. There you go, Pisces. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you get the best out of these readings. There's loads of links in the description below to show your support for this channel, and there's also the link to our sister channel. Don't forget about the competition next week on the on the water signs. Yeah, where you have to just sort of like it, like the video, and comment in the section saying competition. And we normally do that during the premiering of the video. And there's a free reading to be had by the person who's picked out the hat. Okay, thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate it. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.